So throughout this entire week and weekend, I have been receiving lots of spiritual downloads from my angels and guides, higher self, higher consciousness, that I want to share with you regarding the 2024 election, right? And the first one is this. In the Bible, it says, "Be as cunning as a snake, but as innocent as the dove." That means to understand exactly how the nature of error or the nature of evil works. And that leads me to being a dove, right? Be as innocent as a dove. Understand the strategy from the level of the heart center. Having compassion, having forgiveness. This is what, Jesus through Christ taught. And every other religion that exists all teach some level of forgiveness, some level of seeing behind their personalities. Which leads me to my next insight. It's all the world is a stage, and basically we're all players, right? I'm not gonna say that they're actors per se, Kamala or Trump, but what you're seeing is a show, the grandest show that is being broadcasted right this moment. Are you entertained? That's what my guys are asking you. Are you entertained? And that means to basically withdraw your emotions from who wins or who loses. I know it's a tough thing to do. Whoever wins, at the end of the day, we all have to vote for ourselves. You have to vote for yourself. And you cast that ballot into the universe via your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. That's how you cast that ballot. That's the ultimate ballot. And which leads me, I think this is the final one that I received, was don't put power outside of yourself. All power is within you. It's within the spirit of who you are. Within the Christ consciousness, the Buddha consciousness, the 5D. The idea here is to create unity. And that is what God is. That is what the divine is. It's unity consciousness. And so what we're seeing is a total, not only restructuring of our entire political system, but also of every system that exists within the world. Education, pharmaceutical, medical, I think I say educational, all these systems. We live in systems. So a lot of us don't zoom out. You gotta zoom out. When you zoom out from your everyday routine of life, you realize that there is a grander. I'm receiving a vision of like wheels turning, like the mechanical clocks. That's what I'm seeing. It's a system. It doesn't mean you have to break it. It doesn't mean you have to fight against it. It just means that you have to just be aware of it, and your own personal divine impulses to do what you feel like doing will come to the surface of your consciousness. I really hope I'm making sense here, but I just want to share these insights with you. Again, at the end of the day, we all have to vote for ourselves. There is no savior outside of ourselves. The savior, the divine, the one who is in true power is you. You are the one in control of your life. Again, how? By your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. And that equals your state of being. I challenge you to look at this election and see the divine behind what is called all the world is a stage, right? And these are people who are playing a role, and one of them is scripted and the other is not. And which leads me to basically my bold prediction. It is my gut feeling, I'd say 99.9%, that Donald Trump will win. And if you feel like he's evil, well, this is the last insight that I want to share with you. Whether it's Kamala or Trump, whether you believe they're good or evil or whatever, know that the divine God can and will use evil for good. I'll repeat that. The divine God can and will use evil for good. If you see yourself as a victim, the universe and the people around you will treat you like a victim. if you see yourself as a conscious co-creator in your life, with the divine, with source energy, with God, then your life will be provided for and manifested through divine grace, through manifestations. Your life will be full with magic and miracles happening every day. Of course, on the human level, it's okay to react. I'm just going to ask you with what Dr. Joe Dispenza says all the time is, how long are you going to feed that reaction? So these are the insights I received. This is my vote of projection from my angels and guides, and I really wanted to share all this with you. And again, I want you to feel empowered, because at the end of the day, whether the voting system is being restructured and or like rigged or whatever, at the end of the day, you have to go to bed with your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. And I feel like I should have said this in the beginning: divide and conquer. That's what politics does. That's its function right now. And that is being restructured. Like on an astrological level, on a spiritual level. We have to inject spiritual consciousness, which is awareness itself, to what is happening. I'm not saying don't focus on the negative stuff. Obviously, you have to deal with that on a human level. But remember, at the end of the day, be as cunning as a snake, meaning know what's going on, what's really happening, right? Go down different rabbit holes, have an open mind to the other side, the other perspective, or whatever you believe. Be as innocent as a dove. Hold no grudges. Hold no fear. Hold only the divine within you.